However, to top it all, he is a model farmer that has contributed both to his region and the country at large.
So you can see this one, this is now ready. These purples are now ready. So it is really very nice. We eat it. I was the first person to plant oranges in the Holoteso. And let me tell you what happened. The president came here.
He came to your home?
He came here. He was staying there.
Nice.
He sat there. He took his tea there. He was really very happy. And he did not know all this.
Did you tell him your story?
Because I was told by the politicians that now you see the big man coming to see your garden. Don't talk anything. Keep quiet, just move with him. So I moved with him, he was very happy, and then he said, I'm going to give you 2 cows. Now after that, again he was promoting my name. Then people also accepted now to grow the what? To grow plant the oranges. Then he called me again one day in Sorot. When I reached there, I told now the president.
You told him your story?
I told the president, Baba Museveni. They soldiers killed me, they have tortured me badly, but now they have not compensated me. He says, what? Who killed you? Who tortured you? I say, it is the soldiers who tortured me. Now the president said, don't mind what I want to be done now. I will send people on the ground to investigate, to see how you are beaten, and we are going to compensate you. Feel free. I say, no, I don't have any problem. I don't have any grudge with the president. He's my president. I'm with the campaign manager since all that time. Before I was buried, until I came out from the grave, I'm still his campaign manager. It is now him to look at me and say, this man here, he has suffered.
That is a great job you're doing. You never gave up.
Until now, I'm his campaign manager. That's why I started, let me now continue with this project. I started now fish farming because it was a very simple job. Very simple. And these are my fish ponds. This was now, it is 3 months. When I came out from the grave, I got a chance from Nikki and Tom. They were working in a youth with a mission. So I visited some projects. I saw that they were also rearing fish. So I took this project as a very simple project for my life. Because I could not dig all the time, digging. They say this one is a very simple project. You can keep your fish, then sell it. Some you can also eat it. These ones cannot produce anymore because there's a catfish here. The catfish is the small one, like those big catfish there. They eat the small ones. You can see how they come to you. There are very many here. Have you seen? There are very many there.
When you release the water,
we release the water, then this one goes away.
Okay, when you release, the fish doesn't go with it?
It doesn't, because we shall have to put a net. This pond is all these fish supposed to be sold now. I had my 3 million where I sold my bulls. And then I bought it at a piece of land. And then now I say, let me construct it. Then I would put the fish there. Fish is there now growing. I sold the fish. I started planting this. I got this tubers here. I got it from Kawanda. I've got some coffee also. This is doing well. Then I started now the things you did not want. Pigs. The pigs are also here, but some of them are not here. When we went to Museveni's home, there's a lady we passed there in Masaka. She had the pigs. Now when we calculated that, we found that pigs, they multiply soon and you get a lot of money. I said, this is a very good project. Let me take a project of pigs. That's why I'm keeping pigs here, madam. For you don't eat, but just for making money, I'm keeping them here.
Yeah.
Don't be taking me back.
No. I have no problem. That's you. That's okay. That's
yeah. So that is really.
So that is.
I'm Miss Elias now, and there's a book which I've written there. So I'm only following what is there in that book.
Okay.
And so many people are now adopting my system of agriculture. From here, you also go and see another activity which I'm carrying at home.
After a lot of treatment for the effects of his beatings, Elias AJARU was able to settle, remarry, and have more children. It may not have come easy, but today, Elias AJARU is a happily married man with school-going children.
This one is the first one. This one.
Oh.
This one here, she's ever the first in the class.
Oh, nice.
She's now in a P4 Mary.
How old are you?
The first, big one.
9. Nice.
She's ever the first in the class.
Okay. Then you have another one.
I've got another one, the other one. But that one is the one the mother left.
Oh.
They are the first wife of man. This one was the youngest. The other one.
Even the girl?
The other one, no, that one is for the sister.
Okay.
The sister of my wife.
Okay.
This one is the boy. This one was left when he was very young. When he was very young, this one here. But he has now grown up.
Okay.
He's now in the P6. But he's in number 4, number 2, number 4.
That's
But
great
he
also.
passed with the number 4 now. He's in the P6.
Okay.
But the first one, the two, one is working in Soroti as a mechanic. Because I did not have a lot of money, I say now you cross to become a mechanic. He's now a mechanic. One also is a mechanic. Then a girl, she's married. Because there was no money, I said, I also get somebody so that I get some cows to help me. So our target this year is to grow onions. That is the target for this year.
Okay.
Last year we had a target of growing cassava and we planted 30 acres. Now this year we are backing on the horticulture, growing onions and cabbages. These ones are remaining with it. At the end of them next month on the 15th.
Where do you cover them? Because
You know,
the light is harsh.
the light,
The
the sun.
Okay.
But this one now is remaining with a few weeks now for transplanting. Can you see out there? So these are thousands of balloons.
Thousands.
Thousands. You can't even see it from
I can see.
Hey, thousands of them. Madam, that is the story. And now we're harvesting our oranges.
Oranges.
From here, we also get money. We are harvesting oranges soon. Tomorrow again, another day, we are going to get about 50 bags.
Okay, what challenges are you facing with
Now,
farming?
with the oranges, first of all, the farm was destroyed.
Okay.
The first thing is insecticide. So this is how the disease affects it. So this one needs to spray. It is a fungal disease. But due to the delay of the chemicals or the shortages of the chemicals, you find that the diseases will now increase. As you are seeing, but now the trees are now fruiting well, they are doing well as you are seeing it. But now they have taken a long time now without spraying. But we are now praying if we could get some chemical. Now you can see it from here up to there and down there. It's all oranges. Different type of oranges. This one is amulin, plus even all that. These are all amulin. But it is not yet ready. But what we all are lacking here, we are lacking a fence and then the chemicals for spraying. And then labor. We wanted some labor and we are ready to open more gardens. That's why we are trying to ask that if the government can avail us a tractor so that it will be very easy to open. And a small kenyongesa.
How do you sell these oranges? How do you benefit from these oranges?
Now
do you sell per sack, per kilo?
Now these oranges I'm selling per sack. A sack now, it went up to 80, but now it has dropped. Somebody came here, probably from Kampala. He came here, he said, now the price has dropped. We are buying US now at 50,000 a bag. So I'm now trying to get this about 50 bags, then I sell at 50. What can I do? I get it 2.5 there, and then that one I'll be using it for clearing there and buying some insects.
Okay.
It is
so
not
roughly
going to
how
be
many
enough.
trees do you have?
I've got it 560.
560
560 trees fruiting.
Why were these people insisting on looking for you?
You know
were you in any kind of a rebel group?
I was not a rebel. I was not even colliding with the rebels. They were all fearing the evidence, but they failed. And there's one I still remember. I met him 4 years back. If I'm being given time now to look for that man, I will look for him and then I will show you this is the man. Even that boy who I've been moving with, he knows. We know where he was deployed. From there we follow now. We shall get. I met him from Sorot. Then he collapsed.
Ali Elias Ajaru.
Yes.
What does Ajaru mean? Because I hear
in
Iteso.
Ajaru. My name is Ali Elias. Plus stop. But because of me to resurrect.
Yes.
Then now people said you are now Ajaru. You died, but now you have come back to this.
Ajaru means resurrect. Do you have any last message to the people watching us now?
People should be having peaceful hearts, forgiveness hearts. The government should now embark on farming. Because in farming, it is a source of life for others, madam. Because we don't have jobs, there is a land, a lot of land. So it needs people to embark on farming. But what type of farming now? It needs modern farming in order to enable people to get more money.
After my time at Elias Ajaru's humble residence, he leads us to the now grown woman that saved his life as a young girl.
Hey, Cody. Hey, I've got visitors. They have come and they want to come and talk with you. That's why I brought them here. Yeah. This one is the first girl. She was very young by those days. It is good that she is alive. This is my first person when I came out from the grave. I met her from their home. She was alone, very young girl like this. She was going to get food from their home because this was a camp. She went to get food from their home. Then she saw me, she got her clothes. She helped me to remove some of the soil and some blood, trying to clean my eyes.
It was dark then. How did you manage to see him in the night?
Eponela ni na ngisi ajaino akukuniti alomuno tiari alaro nari jaisi kubakina konyedo akukunya yetebala asori ngabukweni ngabeli twene keuni ngako fana nyini ngobe alias etwen koleme ko komesinya mata kampulo nyugoda tunes so abundongo na je.
Now she's saying immediately when she saw me, she was bending it down. Then when she stood up, he saw me coming. She was also fearing. Then after that, she said, Elias, what is happening with you? And then I say, you know what happened? I was also being killed from there. And now I've come out from the grave. You help me. Then she accepted. She picked an handkerchief. She washed me. Then I asked her that he showed me the road going to Soroti. Then she said that now you can pass there. Then she told me that you can pass there. And then I went the direction she directed me. That is what she saying. But I says I was beaten by the soldiers.
All right, thank you for your good heart and thank you for...
This is the first person. I'm now taking you to the RC of long ago, and that's the first person who met me in the cells.
We then proceed to visit a long-time friend with whom they share many bitter memories.
This is the first person who came and got me in the cells. When he came there and he was asked that, do you know, they said, do you know that man? I say yes. Then the bank locked the door heavily, and then they severed him on his back there. You can see it.
My spine got.
There's even a problem with the spine.
Walk.
They operated him. He was beaten badly. They speared him here like this. Then they say the ear was affected. He was the first person who got me from the cell.
The spinal cord.
He was also tied the candoya badly. You can see the candoya.
Paralyzed.
Can you see it from here?
Even see the legs are still coming back swollen.
From there, when he saw me, he was taken away now to another cell. So he left me there until I was now taken to be killed. Then he was now left out. I left him also there. I don't know. Because he can talk. I'm very lucky he's still alive.
What happened when you were taken to the cell?
I was also taken to another cell.
Another cell?
Where I met two women.
Okay.
They were also put inside.
Okay, then what happened after that?
After that, they came and said, you make a loud noise so that we can enter you. Because your friend there has made a lot of noise and the big man has heard it. He has come and we have entered him. Okay. Those ropes are going to kill you. So when I made the noise, they opened the door. That's why they speared me on the back, and they brought a fire and they burnt me on my lips and even my private parts.
Oh, sorry.
So in the morning at around 3, they brought me out and they left me free. We couldn't follow up because it was military.
By the time these things happened, I was RC 3 chairperson, and this man called Alias was my ALISA, and Musei Sebi was one of the staunch people who were supporting the movement by then. It was unfortunate that they mistook him to be an enemy of the government, and that's why he was caught, was tied badly, was beaten, was tortured, and was taken to prison. As you have seen, the wounds that he has got, he got it because of mistaken identity. They thought he was one of the people against the government. I think that's all what I know. And Musei Alias here was also beaten very badly and was buried, and they thought that he died. And nowadays we name Alias AJARU, which means the man was resurrected out of death. And that's all I know. I confirm that those events happened to my people who were under my charge.
As we conclude our series about the insurgency, I will be visiting Omax Omeda, a man with a wonderful twist to the story, in our next episode. That's all we heard from Mr. Ali alias AJARU, the man who was buried alive but managed to crawl out of the grave. Until next time, thank you for watching Life Stories.
Madam, I think for us, we have nothing now. But we're not speaking. ARC of that